The biggest city in the country just announced that they are preparing for Section 8 to end. So this makes me think, if the biggest city is announcing and they're putting a plan in place, what about the little cities? New York City has just announced that they are preparing for the federal Section 8 program to not renew. So they are not accepting any more applicants, okay? And they are preparing to float the program themselves, okay? Now, for those who don't know, New York City is the biggest city in the country. Not only is the biggest city, it's actually the banking capital. Number 2 being Charlotte, North Carolina, where I'm at. All right, but they are number 1. All right, they're also big on tourism. So it's easy from the outside looking in for me to think that they will have it a little bit better to float the program than other smaller cities, because they get tourism, they got banking jobs, they got all these industries inside New York City that pay very well, okay? But whereas, they make taxes and everything else off the, off of these things. But what about the smaller places that don't have tourism, that are not banking capitals, that don't have all these corporations that pay very well and pays them taxes, etc.? It makes you think, right? New York City is basically saying, hey, listen, we are prepping for this program to not be renewed, so therefore we are going to float the program. They didn't put a time limit on it. I guess they're gonna probably have to come up with a name for the program and pay rents until they can. Now, there's another city. I'm not allowed to say the name of the city because this is some information that somebody personally told me, that their current budget, they can float. This is another city in America. Some of you may have heard of it. Some of you may not have heard of it. I'm not going to say the name, but their city can only float the Section 8 program and what they currently have for 3 years. All right? For 3 years. So, and this is a major city in America, a top 10 busy airport in America. All right? Whereas you got some places, whereas if this city can only do 3 years, what's going to happen to the other places? This stuff really makes you think. Like, it's about to be a mess out here. I personally think, man, people might hit the corners and start selling drugs again, like they did in the late 1900s. If y'all remember that era, early 2000s, when people be on the corner in front of the Chinese store, this is about to be blood in the streets. Because, all right, I understand the overall plan. All right, so you get the immigrants, which I don't agree with, but you get the immigrants out the country. All right, now those immigrants who are willing to take those dishwasher jobs, who are willing to take those janitor jobs, who are willing to go out there and work the fields of America, you get them out the country, and now you in these Section 8 programs and in Medicaid, will tell people, hey, you got to go work, or tough luck. Now they go to this dishwasher position, and the dishwasher position is only paying $12 an hour. Where are you gonna live at on $12 an hour in most of America? Come on, we gotta be serious. Like, where are you gonna live at? Like, get housing and everything. All right, so this really makes you think, man. I don't know if y'all thinking about this, like what's going to be the outcome. I get some people are cheering it on, saying yeah, but I don't think that's the right approach, man. This is going to get ugly, especially for the landlords who have Section 8 based businesses, So, and again, you get a lot of horror stories with Section 8. They tear the stuff up, etc. But I've had some good experience. But listen, I want y'all to know what y'all think. I'm going to put a link to the article in the description if you want to check it out, how New York City is being prepared. But what do y'all think about this? How do you think that the streets were going to look if this get approved in October with them limiting Section 8 for able bodies for 2 years? All right. And within this, they're going to call current people who has been on the program longer than 2 years, able-bodied. They use the word able-bodied. They're going to call them up and say, hey, we're ending this. Like, not like we're ending this X, but like after October, hey, we're ending this. You got to figure it out. Like, what the world? So What do y'all think about this? How's it gonna look in the streets? Hey, do y'all think this is a good idea? It's a bad idea? Hey, I'm Nasa, aka the real estate guru. I'm not a guru, I'm a guru because I actually do this business, man. Now check out this video with Trump ending Section 8 nationally right next to me. Peace.